Let's get started. Start at your toes and wiggle them. It's exercise. And then just begin to make a mental journey through your body and begin to move the action up your leg. So from your toes to your feet, your heels, into your ankles and your calves. Just notice as you move along anything that's looking for your attention. It's a good morning to every space in your body. Add your breath so that you're bringing breath to all the spaces as you move, and keep working your way up, and perhaps pausing if something needs your attention, and breathing to it for a moment. Of course, your belly rounding up as you pull the air in, making sure you get that rich oxygen all the way down where all the blood is circulating. And keep working your way through your body, pausing along the way as it seems appropriate. Good. And when you reach the top, let your jaw go slack. And let that space on the back of your skull, at the bottom of your skull, let that go slack too. It releases tension and makes it easier for both the brain impulses and the breath to flow. Works better. Good. And your breath is natural. It's that natural breath that comes in through both nostrils. The air's filtered and warmed and humidified as you draw it in through both nostrils, and your diaphragm moves down and causes your belly to round up. And that's a natural breath. That's the one we're trying to pull in as our habit, so that all the time we're breathing with our belly rounding up, pulling that air down. Now drop the jaw again and the skull again and let it go again. Notice how easy it is for the tension to climb back in. And how easy it is to notice and let go. Good thing to pull into our lives. Now begin to lengthen the breath and use the 3-part breath, the long breath. Pull it in through both nostrils and your belly rounds up. And then you continue pulling in, and your rib cage expands, and you continue pulling in all the way up to your collarbones. And then let go and release the breath out, either through your nostrils or through your lips. Release the breath and let the body lengthen and flatten all the way to the bottom. And this morning we're going to practice what we practiced yesterday, which is using that complete 3-part breath and going all the way to the top, and then at the top, 3 sniffs in. And then release the breath and let it go out. And let the exhale be long, either out through your nose or through rounded lips. And then at the bottom, the 3 puffs out. Good. And we'll do that for this morning's practice. And we'll try to simulate a study that was done. It wasn't a large study, but here's what they did. They used a device that made breathing harder, so that they had to work harder at it. And they gave it a name, IMST, Inspiratory Muscle Strength Training. It makes me laugh. Keep breathing and doing your sniffs and your puffs and challenging yourself. In the study, they did the breath. They did 30 breaths, and it took 5 to 10 minutes. And there were 2 groups, and the group that made the breath harder had on average lowered their systolic blood pressure, that top number, by 9 points. Interesting. Keep breathing and challenge yourself to fill all the way to the top and then pull in those 3 sniffs. And then challenge yourself to exhale and lengthen that exhale all the way to the bottom, and then the 3 puffs out. And breathe. And increase your lung capacity. We're not going to use the $500 device they used in the study. We're just going to use our own technique of working harder and filling and releasing more to simulate the effects. Keep breathing. Good. And when we work, we create tension. And what we're looking for is just the right amount of tension, no extra. So if you find parts of your body getting involved in the breath that don't need to be involved in the breath, see if you can bring your focus to the breath and the amount of tension that's needed. And any overflow or excess, let it go. And keep breathing. Challenging yourself to make the breath complete, and then adding more, working with just the right amount of tension, and keep breathing. And notice when you take your sniffs in, make sure that your belly is puffing out, not sucking in. Sometimes the tendency is to pull the stomach muscles tighter. It's not what we're looking for. We're looking for that belly to push out. That's the tension we're looking for. Keep breathing and working and meeting the challenge. And on the puff, the navel moves back toward the spinal column. And on the sniff, the belly rounds out with each sniff. Keep going. You're doing great. Good. Now one last breath, the best. Pull it in. Round up. Belly. Ribs. Collarbones. And then sniff it in. Belly pushing out with each sniff. And then exhale, either out through your lips or your mouth, lengthening the exhale all the way to the bottom as your body lengthens and flattens. And in the bottom, when nothing seems left, 3 puffs, and the navel pushes back toward the spinal column. And then release the breath and congratulate yourself. Good job. May the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Have a great day.